After a few weeks of this, they started to ask me, Kendall, why don't you come to our house this weekend? Come visit us. And I thought, sure, why not? I have nothing else happening this weekend. I'll jump on the same bus as Johan, and I will come to your house. Okay. So, on the Friday, I jump on his bus, first time on a non-native bus, and I'm like feeling like the big minority in that bus, going all the way to his house. And I remember getting out off the bus and going to his front steps, and I was like, wow, this is your home? It's like, yeah, this is our home. I remember walking in, every kid had a room. I was like, oh my goodness. I was in total disbelief. That's why it's important when you are working towards something. It's important to put yourself in new environments. Travel as much as you can. Experience as much as you can. When you are in those environments, you tend to have more dreamier thoughts, more goal-driven thoughts. So in this environment, my mind's expanding. Belief is happening. Hope is happening. I told myself, maybe one day I can have this one day. I'm experiencing, maybe one day I can have something like this. When your mind expands, it doesn't want to go back. You'll always crave that in some form. So, I'm there that night. And the next day, I meet his dad. And his dad was also named Johan. So it got confusing talking to them. Called him Johan Sr. Johan Sr., I didn't realize was going to be one of my first role models. He'd wake up in the morning, and me, I'm just, I was spent all night gaming out on N64 back then. And I remember him waking up, he came in the basement, and he started doing workouts, like military style stuff. And then he would do a lap around the lake where they lived. And then he would come back, he was studying his textbooks later that morning. Then he came in, he was looking after his family, his wife. And I thought, oh my goodness, I had never witnessed something like this before. And then I told myself again, whatever I decide to do, I want to be driven like Johan's dad. I want to be driven too. So for the next 2 years, this was happening. I was going to school, they were taking me to practices, I was at their house on some weekends, and I was getting motivated and inspired. Johan's dad would say nice words to me like, hey Kendall, great job on your game today. Hey, I like the way you're dressed today, young man, keep it up. Little words of encouragement go a long way, especially when you're struggling. Then grade 7 comes around, and my friend had to move away. And I was thinking, probably what you're thinking right now, man, that must have been tough. That must have been a sad time. It was, because my best friend was going to move away. My ride, my hope was going to be taken away. Right before they left, though, they got a chance to meet with my mom. They came to our house a few times on the res to talk and visit with my mother. They got a chance to witness what a mother was trying to do for her 4 children, sacrifice and going through temporary struggle in hopes that you're giving them a better life. They witnessed that. When grade 7 came around, they brought my mom into their home. They invited her in. And they told my mother's name is Inez. They said, Inez, Kendall might have told you that we're going to be moving. We have to leave right away. But we have something for you. We have a gift. And they pulled out a set of car keys. And they passed it to my mom. He said, this will help you for a while. So now, my mom's driving me, Kendra, Farah, Marisha, to sports, after-school activities for the next several years. By the time I'm in grade 10, I go to North Battleford, and I'm studying at that new school. I'm trying to finish my grade 12. Sports is what's keeping me in school. I was never a great student. And in grade 10, there was a teacher who changed my life. Second role model came in the form of the high school physics math teacher. His name was Doug. Doug took it upon himself to pull a kid from a volleyball tryout into the corner of the room where no one else could hear. And he said these words to me. He said, Kendall, I see potential in you. I see potential in you. You might not get a lot of playing time in grade 10, but I want you to play on my team. I see potential in you. I believed him. He saw something in me. So I showed up, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. That whole sport transformed me. I was playing more sports in grade 12. Sports kept me looking forward to something. By grade 12, though, he started asking me tough questions. Kendall, what are you doing after grade 12? What is your plans? I said, I'm not too sure. You should apply to post-secondary, go to university. And at this time, because of what we went through, no one in my family had a degree. So it wasn't in my belief system that that was achievable. And I said to Doug, I said, I don't know if that's possible. No one in my family's ever got a degree. He said, just apply anyway. I sent the letter off to university. I want to put them on the spot. Saskatchewan, just kidding. And I remember getting a letter in the mail in two weeks. And that letter wasn't the best letter you want to receive. It was a rejection letter. Sorry, but next time. I showed Doug the letter, and he's like, and then he said these words that I want you to hear. He said, Kendall, don't worry. Things always work out to people who keep trying. Keep trying. Something else that's meant for you will work out for you. Just because one door closes doesn't mean that's the end of the road. Just means it's not meant right now. And you know what? He was right. College in Alberta, not long after that, asked me to go play volleyball. I move away, 9.5 hours away to play volleyball in Alberta, go to a college. And I come back after 2 years to the same college, to the same university that I got rejected from. And you know how I got into that university? A phone call.